everybody, it's Brooke with Heat Transfer Warehouse, and today we're joined with Shawn Mosch.
Hi!
And we're going to be doing a fun project. We're going to be combining kind of like a multimedia project. So we got our rhinestone transfer here, football theme, with a couple different types of HTV, Caesar glitter brown, and then Deco Film soft metallics silver. So we always just think it's cool to like, how can we combine two different types of media? How can we do something different, make our garments stand out?
Right, why wear a boring shirt where you can bling it up?
Why not? And this is gonna be made for just a football mom, so you know, we're going all out here. We're combining some glitter, some reflective, shiny, metallic, and then stones, rhinestones.
And you guys sell these pre-made.
Yes.
So you don't have to play with all the stones and placement. They do it for you.
So this is one of our stock transfers. We do custom transfers as well, so anything like that. But we don't currently sell cut files, but Shawn over here just actually got started doing that. So you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I'm learning how to make SVG files. And I recently made a pumpkin SVG file that I did out of the puff vinyl that everybody loved. And then I took it a step further and made it into a rhinestone cut file so you could bling out your pumpkin. It's so cool.
Yeah, so she's gonna be starting to sell the actual cut file so you can make it your own and you can customize what colors you want and all that, so yeah.
Or if you need it just easy peasy, you buy these pre-made. I love that you guys do these pre-made ones.
It's nice. So we have like, I don't even know, thousands of designs, I think, of all different themes. We got holidays, sports,
right?
So like causes, you know.
You're going to a game tonight, I need a new shirt, boom.
Boom, yeah. All right, well, let's just get into it. I think we should just, let's do it.
So we're gonna do both do you wanna do the silver or are we gonna do the brown?
We got both. I have the design pulled up behind G over there so you can kind of like get a feel for it. But yeah, so I accidentally didn't cut the L's for this. So this will be the football. And then I can do the silver because I feel kind of bad. So you want to do this?
Yeah, let me grab the weeding tool. The
trick is finding where I cut on this glitter.
Yeah, you gotta forgive me and my old eyes.
Trim these up a little bit and then start weeding them. Alrighty.
This is always, I think, the hardest part.
Is where did I cut? What corner?
Like seriously.
I have no idea.
Oh, there it is.
Perfect.
So I feel like for me, and my eyes are old, as you can see because I took off my glasses, I hold it towards the light and then I can see the creases of where the cut is. There are some people that use a weeding light pad.
Oh yeah, so the light kind of like shines through. Yeah, but I've seen that.
I feel like with a glitter, it doesn't shine through as much because it's so thick. Or maybe it's just, again, my old eyes.
Okay, I'm kind of trimming this up. I'm gonna save this for scraps. Scraps.
Save your scraps because we can use those on other projects.
We can, especially with Cricut. That's easier, I feel like, to put it on the mat.
Here's something I know you don't do on a regular basis, Brooke, but I do, is I actually use my scraps on cardstock projects.
Ooh.
So think Christmas cards with glitter vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you want to cut a really detailed font, you know, and do a fancy Happy Holidays things, or if you cut it out of something like this silver, it would almost look like it's foiled.
Yeah, it would. Without that extra
Without
step.
having to go buy the foil tool. You just cut the vinyl and press it.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Part of it was just I had so much iron-on vinyl and
what do I do with all this?
Well, you have all the little scraps and you're like, well, I'm not
You don't want to waste them, you know?
Right, but then you're also like, you know what? This color is perfect. Like, I know you can't see it that close, but this brown in glitter is just nummy. It's so perfect.
It's gonna look really nice, I think.
Yeah, so then when you have the perfect color, I'm like, you know, it's a cardstock project, but I want to use it. This
metallic is weeding like butter. It's really been nice, yeah.
Yeah, once I found the lines, this glitter, those lines were hard.
That's always a struggle.
Okay, but the way it did the numbers backwards. So here's a question that I have people asking me a lot. When you weed your glitter vinyl, you'll get the little glitter, looks like it's stuck on the carrier sheet. And they're like, oh no, now there's gonna be glitter everywhere. No.
No.
It won't. Whatever's on the carrier sheet, that's not gonna transfer over to your design, so don't worry.
Yeah, you guys will see that, but nothing sticks besides the actual vinyl, you know?
But when you're looking at it, you do kind of look and go, oh no.
Oh no,
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's fine. We're here to hold your hand.
Oh, I messed that up. We'll have to just do the lines separate. I like cut them apart, but I don't think I was supposed to. Well, we'll see, you know?
Yeah, you were. I'm looking at the design. There's a line above and a line below.
Yeah, okay.
We're good.
We're good.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
Now we just have to find a football mom. Do you have anybody that works here that's a football mom?
We do, I believe. Do Samantha's kids play football? I kind of think they do.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Here's the crazy thing. We've done 2 football projects today. I don't even like football.
Me either. I'm not even a sports girl at all.
In my house, I'll say, oh, my husband's watching sports ball. Did your team do the thing to get the points?
What a lot of my coworkers say. Yeah, a lot of the HTW team calls it sports ball. Oh no, we need a lint roller, I think.
Did your teams do the thing to get the points so that they go yay?
Like, are you happy or are you unhappy with how things went? Here we go. Thank you, G.
I'm a hockey girl.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't your daughter play hockey?
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually she still does. She's on a women's league out in LA now.
So were you interested in it before? Or
oh yeah, I was a hockey cheerleader back when
Oh wow.
I was a younger person.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've always loved hockey.
Okay, I'm just gonna start to be place the vinyl first. This is gonna be tricky because I cut it apart.
This is my exact measuring tool. Yep, that looks right.
Yep. We're really precise.
Yep.
Actually, though, I feel like we've been doing it long enough where, you know.
It's somewhere between a guess and an estimate. So we're going to press these separately, but I am just going to kind of lay this here so that Brooke can kind of figure out about where. I think it needs to go that way.
This way a little more?
Yeah.
And then we can always just check again. Do you want to like bring it here again? So
yep, once you stick it down, now we're just kind of checking it. I still think you can go that way a little bit.
Like kind of turn it?
Yeah, pivot.
Pivot. Oop.
Pivot.
Drop the lint roller over here.
Yes, we like friends. Pivot.
That. Yeah. Now I feel like it might be 2 gaps because what I'm doing is there's like these are 4 letters, these are 4. So between the T and the B is the middle. So then the O should be. But I'm also looking at it upside down. So well, you are too.
But you know what? I find sometimes when you look at it upside down, you look at the spacing better than
that looks. I feel like that's pretty good as long as it's like
I was just straightening it a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, you look at the spacing more than the letters. Yeah. Okay.
So
I feel good about it.
Me too.
We could do the
numbers.
2023.
You know what? Let's do that too. Let's do the numbers.
Go big or go home. 20 can go over here because otherwise
we're backwards.
We're backwards, and somebody won't be able to wear this shirt for a lot of years. We should wait to do the stripes.
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So we'll be a total of 3 presses, but that'll be
that's
good.
fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. And when you're pressing multiple layers or multiple colors, the big thing is to make sure, like we did here, the carrier sheets aren't overlapping each other. Yes. Because if you get a carrier sheet overlapping part of your vinyl, then that vinyl's not going to stick.
Yeah.
So now we can do this in segments.
In little chunks. So I'm just going to be pressing this at about 310. And we're just going to tack it down. We're not doing the full 15 seconds. So I did about like 6.
And that's, again, because we're going to be pressing again. Because you want, bake your dinner for the full time if you were going to
be adding something halfway through,
right, you're sprinkling cheese on. And
so the metallic is actually a cold peel. Do you think we should wait, cool this off, peel this, and then add the stripes? Or do you think
we can add the stripes
adding the stripes now? Okay, let's do it.
I totally think we could. Because now we're back in that whole, we're not worried about overlapping. We just have to worry about do your lines line up with my lines.
Yeah, true.
Or if you're ever worried that like, oh no, my straight line isn't straight, you could do things angled.
Oh, do you want to try that?
Sure.
Why not?
I do this a lot. If you see anything on one of my projects that's tilted or angled, it's because I tried to put it on there straight, and I own a Cricut, so I can't cut a straight line to save my life. That's why I have a Cricut.
Now I'm just like wondering if we're going to be
No, you'll be fine.
evenly spaced or whatever, you know? Does that seem?
I
Does the
think
football still fit?
Yeah, totally. See?
Yeah.
Go more that way too.
Should I move any of mine, or are we
Oh wait,
good?
no, I think we're good.
Okay,
Okay, I like it.
let's do it. So we're gonna press this next layer of the Deco Film Soft Metallics, and then all of that is a cold peel. So we'll just cool it off.
I love how we're super precise about stuff. We have to disable it.
We're just totally customizing it, but it's interesting because you can, you know, make it your own. So
Right, and then it's like, okay, this was the design, but if you're struggling with it, like,
we started out with this and we ended up with this, you know?
it's crafting. We're just
Yeah.
supposed to be having fun and playing with it. Oh, I like how you do the cool it down. Like if this was a marble,
Yeah, it would work even better.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what she's doing is helping the vinyl and the shirt cool down because it's a cool peel. So then we don't have to sit here or take it outside.
Put it in the freezer.
Right. I
Yeah.
also like to do this if I'm doing lots of layers of color because then you're not, that first layer isn't still hot when you're pressing the next layer. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I've noticed if you press them too quick and that first layer is still hot, it almost starts to look melted.
Yeah, and that's not what, if that's not the look you're going for,
Right.
then, you
I
know.
mean, if that's the look you want, great, but God,
There
that
it
silver
is.
is so cool.
Isn't it? It's really reflective. It's nice.
It looks like,
It's almost like a mirror, you know? Like,
Yes.
it's so shiny. So we'll kind of show you guys this right now because
it's so cool.
after we press the next rhinestone layer, we're gonna get more of like a brushed metal look. But right now it's just like pure shiny.
Shiny.
So depending on what look you're going for, you're gonna want to either press this last if you want this glossy shine, or add another layer like how we're about to do to make it that brushed kind of chrome, you know?
And I was literally just thinking chrome like a car
Yeah.
or
Which-
a
that's
motorcycle.
Personal preference, but that's normally what I prefer when working with like the metallics.
A motorcycle in the chrome.
That would be sweet, actually, though. Okay, let's get that rhinestone layer.
Oh, sorry,
on
I was
here.
still.
She was admiring our
I
work.
was. Okay, so I'm not a rhinestone girl, even though
Okay.
I'm going to.
You're going to be.
I'm going to be. So you're gonna have to guide me. Just
that
peel it off.
Yep.
And this is the fun part. Okay, this is like it just all stays stuck there.
Yeah.
It's magic, really.
It's like honestly surprising to me every time I do it, how well they
magic.
stick.
See, look.
And she's just centering it up, but right
And
now
I'm on my tippy toes.
I'm super excited to see how
Because-
this looks.
Oh, come on, that's so cute.
Okay. I'm gonna trim a little bit, I think, of the liner just so
It's not
that-
going over the.
just so it's not going over the
Yeah.
words.
So-
Oh, she's real stuck.
Yeah, she is. So the reason Brooke doesn't want the liner over the silver is sometimes you might get a crease. Do we want to full take it off? Or are you okay?
Honestly, I probably should have, but we're
Okay,
committed.
wait, all right.
There we go.
Here, let me just have that piece for
Oh,
a sec.
oops,
Do you want
sorry.
to trim the mom too?
I don't know where it went.
Do you want to trim the mom?
Yeah, I'll trim the mom
Okay.
too.
So
And then I'll give that piece to you.
awesome. So I have actually done this before, and I learned from my mistakes. So if you had the mom pressed down and part of your carrier sheet for the rhinestone was going over those letters and you pressed again, you might see a little crease line
Yeah. in
where
your vinyl.
that overlap is. What I have done is after I've pressed everything, I take a piece of parchment paper and put it over the whole design and press again, and that tends to smooth some of it out.
Really?
Yeah, if you forget to do all this parchment paper.
Yeah, that honestly would be easier, I
I'm
think.
kind of the queen of all the little tips and tricks.
That's good. Good to
Like-
know.
All those things, it's that mom thing, you know, like
It's that mom thing.
those things that your mom teaches you that like nobody else is going to
You
tell you.
just learn after doing this, you know, a few
so come
times.
craft with me. I'm your crafting mom or aunt or best friend
Yeah. Or all of the above.
or all of the above, depending on your age group.
I think we're pretty good here. We'd have all the liners like trimmed, so
Yep.
it's not covering any of the vinyl. So we're not gonna get that crease. But I am excited to see how the brushed chrome
Yeah,
kind of looks.
I'm glad you thought about the crease because that was a good example
Yeah.
to show people. Sometimes when
you know.
I'm doing project videos, I'm so focused on teaching the steps of using Design Space, I think I forget about those kind of little tips and tricks.
Yeah, the things that happen like along the way.
Right.
Okay, so the rhinestone is also a cold peel. So we're just gonna cool that off again. But did
Just
you get
a big
glimpse
clock
of it?
going, time passing.
3 hours later.
Yes.
Luckily it doesn't take that long, but this is just a trick to if you're, in a little bit of a rush or you don't really want to wait that whole time.
Or if
you're
you
impatient like
live
me.
in a northern state like us, you just walk outside.
Yeah, walk outside for 5 seconds.
And you're like, whew.
Risk getting frostbite.
Yeah. Not quite yet.
Not quite. Okay, do you want to peel the rhinestones?
Okay.
Ooh, so exciting. And the
love this.
KTM does stick, the mask does stick pretty well. So I'm just gonna kind of hold the shirt for her, but I don't want to block
Okay, this
your
is
view.
a live reaction because while I've worn rhinestone things, I've never done the peel.
Ooh, I
And-
love
oh
that.
my God.
Oh.
Oh, we should show them.
Okay, let's show them. Sorry,
As
we're
we're
hogging it.
oohing and eyeing.
There we go.
Isn't that awesome? So you get the
see
shimmer from the chrome and then the shine from the rhinestones and then the little sparkle in the glitter. It's all of the bling and all of the
Yeah.
sparkle and all of the things.
And it doesn't even seem like over the top to me. Like
Yeah.
to me, this is just like, wow, a
You'll get
specialty shirt,
This, you could do this for like a homecoming court
Ooh.
because then, you'd have all the sparkle and they'd be wearing their tiaras.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
be
All
so
the
cool.
glitz, all the glitter.
All the sparkle. That was
I
fun.
love that. That was super fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I was
you for
happy I
having
could
me.
be a part of the rhinestone, the first ever rhinestone shirt that you created.
Yeah, and now I know a little bit more about rhinestones, so while I'm designing them, I can be thinking about
Yeah,
that. So that'll
thinking
be
about
great.
that end result.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to learn more about Shawn Mosch and what she does, where can they find you?
ShawnMosch.com.
And that has all the links to her social media on there as well. Thanks again, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more.